Hey, life group leaders. Hope y'all are doing well. I have just come to take a little lunch break and just sit back here in the sofa area of the loft. And as I was in here and flipped some lights on, I just thought, man, I miss life back in this room in the loft and miss seeing every single one of you, our Wednesday night leaders, our Sunday leaders, all of our groups that meet here usually. Just so you know, this is kind of our 6 feet apart meeting room is what this the loft has turned into in these days. But I just wanted to send a word just to let you know, still thinking about you, still giving thanks to God for you. I know that we didn't really finish this ministry year in a way like we thought we would have. There's been a lot of unknowns and a lot of surprises, but I just wanted to send a word to say that I'm thinking of you, giving thanks to God for you, and really, if I can go ahead and just kind of pave the way with an ask and a question, every single one of you as leaders, there's not a single one of you that I would not want to be with our team in this next ministry year. And really to kind of just ask the question, would you consider being with us again in this new ministry year? Don't know exactly what all that is going to look like or when that may kick off or if things may even change a little bit or some tweaks to be made. But I do just want you to know from my heart, I'd love to ask. I've been so grateful for every single one of you as valuable teammates and team members to our mission and our cause in our student ministry. And I'd love to just ask, would you consider being a part with us again when we kick off, which I will say is when we will find out that we kick off, because I don't even know that. We don't even know that answer right this second. But I would just want to make sure that we do kick off with great people, such as every single one of you that have been with us in the past. I just thought I'd give us a blast from the past, just from being in this room. Man, I appreciate you guys just being so gracious to let me do some of the crazy things that I do. This was kind of one of my favorite messages that we talked through, kind of these steps. And then I remember, I remember some of y'all even talking to me about the starting line of faith, and I've kind of used that illustration. I used that with a guy that was in the hospital just this past Sunday, talking to him about that. But I just wanted to send a quick word to tell you thank you for everything that you've meant to me personally, let you know that this room misses you, I miss you, we miss you, and we look forward to the day that we can reunite. And would just love to ask, would you begin to pray about and consider being a part of our ministry team in this next year? I want to stick with kind of the same ideal and goal that we've had over the past couple of years. I want to try to keep an 8th grade team together as much as possible. The same 8th grade teams that have worked with us in the past years. Would love for y'all to stay together as a team if you can, and then would love for all of our leaders that have worked with 6th grade students to roll up to 7th grade with them. And if you are one of our 7th grade leaders, I'd love to ask, would you consider rolling back and maybe picking up with another group of new 6th grade students? That's kind of my ask, and I'd love to ask, would you consider doing that for this next ministry year? Once again, I do not have a starting date on when we'll start to be gathering here personally, but I would love to go ahead and ask, would you begin to pray about being a part of the team, and would you begin to pray about being at a certain position on our team? If you're one of our 8th grade leaders, would you continue to be an 8th grade leader? If you are with 6th grade, serving with 6th graders this past year, would you roll up with them to 7th grade? 7th grade leaders, would you consider rolling back and starting with a new fresh group of 6th grade students as well? Know of my gratitude and gratefulness to God for each of you. I hope and pray, as the song says, the blessing, I think it's out of the book of Nehemiah, the Lord bless you, the Lord keep you, make his face shine upon you, and be gracious to you. Know how grateful I am for each of you. We'll see you later.